Hi Aquarius Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, Love, Money, and You, and then clarifying those 3 cards. I'm also going to do a mini karma card reading at the end of your reading that wanted to come through right before doing preparing for your reading here. Very interesting message that wanted to come through. I wasn't planning on delivering the message right away. I was going to shuffle the cards out, but they came out clear as day, me being guided to do this. So you have a message coming from those karma cards there that we'll do after we do this here. I've already pre-shuffled all of the decks, minus the, well, I did shuffle the other karma card deck, and that message came through, but I did shuffle the decks. I'm not going to shuffle again. Everything is all set and ready to go. We're using a different deck here. This is the Tattoo Tarot deck, and then the Melanated Classic Tarot deck here that is, how do I want to say this? The brown version of the Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Your first card for love. We have the Hangman in reverse. I was getting this strongly. This is the card I seen because I didn't want to switch my decks. And so I just heard, you know, use the Tattoo Tarot deck, please, and thanks. And I'm just looking at it. And this was one of the first cards that came to my mind because it's so pretty. And the roses were very distinct as well. I love this card. In this, this is enlightenment here. I do feel that I'm getting this as you, you being enlightened, but also bringing enlightenment. I'm getting this as being a part of a mission completed when it comes to other people in your life that have to do with love. People that you love that you may have had to, I'm just getting you had to move away from these energies. This being a part of that enlightenment for you here, because you are a very abundant energy, and with the 11 energy, I'm seeing the 11 on each side of you. This being supportive foundation, but 2 roses coming from this, and if you don't have, you know, this in the physical area, as I'm seeing the wooden area, if you don't have that physicality in your life, I feel that this is about you coming into this beauty from within yourself and it beginning to manifest itself. This is, I also got to, oh man, there were a lot of things, a lot of downloads that came through with April snow showers, bring Mayflowers. And so I'm just getting this as being a blossoming, going through the storms, unnecessary storms, because it's, you know, snowstorms in April aren't very common. They do happen, but they're not very common. And so with that, I just feel that you've weathered a lot of storm, a lot of energy has come your way to help you to transform. I do feel some of that may want to still trickle in, but you're being protected, and the universe is seeing you through, spirit guiding you, helping you and supporting you, you being supported by your loved ones, your tribe, your family, your friends. You're surrounding yourself with like energies. And that did come through for a part of your title. I say a part because I did receive another download right before your reading pertaining to your title as well. So this is a card of Pisces, water energy. And so it's getting to that feeling. I'm seeing that heart chakra green there too. Roses being a strong energy of love and passion. I'm getting the floral sense too as well. So Venus energy, I'm getting connected to this. This just all being Saturnian energy due for you. I feel it's a Saturn benefic blessing here that's coming through, given what it is that you've gone through and have experienced. And that's just being a part of your purpose. You going out into the world and being this awakener here by what it is that you've experienced with other people who are in need of that awakening experience in their lives. And it's nothing coming from the ego. This is a part of your purpose. This is your work. This is, you know, realm work here. And you're happy to do it. Happy to do it. You know, some of it sucks sometimes, what it is that you do have to experience. But you always come out shining, and you always come out brighter and better than before. You may be getting roses, or you may be giving roses. This being in some kind of magical way here too. Or just a strong lover of roses. You could be planting roses, and those roses are coming into bloom for you. Beautiful energy. But I do feel, I'm also getting, just want to make it clear that other people that you've been connected to, where you were a part of the awakening experience, a lot of those energies are coming into greater enlightenment. I feel once you've exited and taken your energy back, excuse me, I didn't mean to bump that. Those got strong messages brewing in there. But yeah, mission completed, successful job done. Great work. Job well done. All right, let's see. And this isn't, you know, in that love area. I know, it, you know, it's not the money or the work section, but it's who you are. And it's a part of those connections. Not to say that being in a relationship is a duty. I feel that that's been a part of you getting to that beautiful connection, the physical connection of two, to go through the experiences of those relationships that you've had, where it's not going to be a job, and it's not, and you seeing this as being a part of that lesson, coming out of what you're moving away from, that it shouldn't be a job, it shouldn't have to be work or feel like work. Love just is. This is a card of 12 coming together to create a 3. So I'm just getting that divinity connecting with all of this, and you just being divinely orchestrated to do what it is that you've done, and doing it very, very well. Your second card for money, we have the Tower. All right, so this is a breakthrough. I feel I'm not getting this as being a bad energy. I feel this is a breakthrough. You're just, I'm getting realm hopping, ascending. You're mind-blowing is what I'm getting. The way that you move, how you maneuver yourself, and how you handle yourself. It's very impressive is what I'm getting. And I'm just getting you being a bombshell, connecting, you know, in relation to this Tower energy here. This always comes out loud. Let me lower this volume here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and I feel that this is about you making significant change with the enlightenment, and you loving yourself. You coming out. It's a lotus. You're like the lotus blossoming, coming out of the mud. All that mud just falling away from you because of the newness that you have when it comes to your exterior, your interior, like everything about you. Like a diamond shining. And I'm just hearing it cannot be scratched. And because of this, and it's very strong. You're very strong here. I'm just getting a lot of strength here. But you making, I just feel that possibly where it is that you are and where you've been, you're real. The time has come. Everything has had its day. It's overdue for you to now leave a situation here, and I feel that you're doing that, and also standing up for yourself. Like, you may have energies that I'm seeing 2 people falling out of this Tower here who were sleeping on you. Maybe feeling like you were some kind of vampire feed or something, you know, energy vampires possibly coming around, and you just doing your thing. You just being yourself, being, you know, a stronger you for sure here. But just really being eye-opening, being mind-blowing, eye-opening, helping others to awaken. And you're doing this, I feel, in all formats here. And so in this respect, I feel that any kind of tower moment for you you're in this mode here. So you're going to see the greater perspective. You're going to be more enlightened by a situation where, you know, someone who's on a lower vibration may see it as a complete, oh my gosh, devastation. But you're looking at it from a whole different perspective, knowing that you're always going to get what is meant for you. It may not come a certain way that you were, you know, used to getting, but you will. Energetically, it's just energetic law. Very simple. And I think that's why this karma card message wanted to come through, because I haven't used these karma cards in a minute. This is a card of 16. Comes together to create an overall 7. And then also 5 energy. 5 is transformative energy. I do feel you're being seen as a powerhouse. So very attractive energy. You're a hard worker. And it's very impressive. And you just don't take no shit. There it is. Like I was trying to speak in so many ways to get that out. Very clear cut there. Those last 3 statements. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on. Let me see if I'm getting anything else here. There may be tower moments where you're seeing this happening around you here. And that I feel that's just a part of your mission being completed. And you knowing that you have done a very good job to create change and be the change that you wish to see, that you desire. Whether, you know, you're putting yourself first. And however it affects the other individuals that you've been dealing with, I feel that, you know, in the past you may have kept yourself from putting yourself first and doing what needed to be done to bring foundations down that were built on deception, lies, illusions, delusions. You're not doing that anymore. I'm seeing that fire coming from your polarity energy of Leo. That being a part of your shadow work. All right, let's see what we have for you. Yep, 3 of coins. You're not a fighter. You're a lover. You'll fight if you have to. And I feel that that's a part of you being enlightened to that, you know, Aquarian, strong energy with humanitarian, but just as much as you can be delicate and soft, you can also throw them bows, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing ludicrous, throw them bows. And not to say that it's physical, but just fighting for yourself. You're able to fight back in a way that is proactive. And that being a part of this 3 of coins here too. But more than willing to work together with others. Because it's a structured energy. You know what's going to be built to last. You know how to do this. You've been through this in many ways. But this also being a part of your rare and unique gift. And having this knowing on how to do this. Community organization is coming to me as well. So this may be what, you know, you're a part of here. I just feel that you've brought this to yourself. This is what you have worked hard towards and have represented. And by doing so, it's just bringing this kind of energy into your atmosphere here where others are working together very well. It's almost like you can't believe it. And with me saying that, I did actually have that happen right before this reading. In the past, I dealt with a lot of emperors in reverse. Being very stubborn, very egotistical, being unreasonable, having businesses, and being one to utilize their power where they abuse it, rather than realizing that they've been gifted that particular position in order to help others and not try to destroy or bam on other people to make them feel bad because they may not be feeling good. Even if they've been given that position, not really seeing, you know, the blessings that they have. And so I've worked really, really hard to get away from that particular kind of energy, just trying to represent that within myself. And I needed some assistance. I was going to, you know, do what I needed to do, even if you know, it put me at somewhat of a, not necessarily a disadvantage, but in an undesirable situation. And when I made the phone call and, you know, was trying to work something out, it just worked out way more better in my favor. And I feel, you know, for anyone who's on a lower vibration would look at it like, you know, oh, you're losing out on this and you're losing out on that. No, not necessarily, because I know that, you know, what I may not be getting with, you know, what it is that I'm able to move away from and not be a part of for today, I'm going to be getting that back. And I feel that that's kind of where you're at. That's what I'm getting here overall with this reading here. So that's very interesting. But it just, when it happened, I was just like, oh, that's really super nice. Like, I feel like you're just, it's not just about working together with others and others working with you. I just feel that this is about you receiving everything that's been due to you, where you are having people that are kind to you, you know, just because it's not a game. There's nothing, there's no plot or plan behind it. They're not going to use it against you in the future because, you know, they did you a favor. Like, it just is. It's a very smooth, cool, energetic flow that I'm getting with this 3 of coin energy. And you just being able to be content. You're manifesting this in your life here. Contentment. And people who are willing to be of service and to be able to, and wanting to be in a position to work with you and to see you happy. I feel you've worked very hard to, you know, not only see yourself happy, but it does a good service to your heart to extend yourself and to see others happy. You're getting this back. You're moving away from what does not serve. You're becoming more enlightened. You're ascending, but you're also receiving blessings back in return that are very, very kind. You're around very kind people. You've moved yourself into atmosphere of being surrounded by kind people who have really good hearts. And I feel in the past you have not been around those kind of people. And it's just helping you to realize where it is that you were, moving yourself up in a way and not being a part of the ascension process. Coin energy is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You may have cusping energy with Capricorn, but that 3 energy, you have a 3 here and a 3 here. That being very significant there. And I'm getting, with the numbers here, the 5 wanting to come through more than that 7 energy. I feel that 7 energy is that automatic knowing, that protection and that safety, angelic presence as a part of your path and your journey here. So I'm getting 335. That may be significant, or 533. And they're just being an ultimate knowing is what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and see what we have on the bottom here. And that's beautiful here. This is beautiful. Beautiful. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. And I feel that this is a part of what you're moving away from too, what you've manifested for yourself. Moving away from people who are indecisive and not proactive. For whatever reason, like I'm hearing toxic reason, for whatever toxic reason they are still connecting themselves to, you're moving away from people like this. This is your energy. Give me 1 second. I don't know what just happened here. Oh, that's what happened. We're just going to do this. Interesting. So with that and what just happened, because you're moving forward and away from certain individuals, and some of those individuals may have gone through an awakening experience, realizing the value of who it is that you are, realizing what it is that they had. And I say had because I do feel that door has been closed. Maybe wanting to get back in connection with you. I'm seeing the tip of a pen here and there being writing. Seeing the writing on the wall, I just feel it's a little too late. as I'm seeing almost like this being a door closed, there's a rose in the center here too, and it's a different one, but I feel like I'm seeing it as like not just steel, I'm seeing it as ice. There's ice around this heart here, and I feel that this has to do with the connection in a partnership or partnerships that you're moving away from. There's been truth surrounding this, because there's been so much deception, and I feel that that's, you know, it's going back to those levels. It could be a hard truth. I feel it was a hard truth for someone that you, or people that you moved away from, but it being solid truth here for you, and you completely having your boundaries set and moving on and moving forward. Like I'm seeing this as more of, you know, related to wanting to try to control or keep someone, with it being, with this sword being positioned in the way that it is, wanting to draw in, but due to this ice, it's not able to take place. I feel you've left this rose here, and that's the reason why. It's a part of you. It's what I mentioned earlier, by your existence just not being a part of something anymore, and that energy can be felt. That's what I'm getting here. You have completely had your back turned to this. You're done. And you're moving on and moving forward. Brave chest and all. And that being that Leo energy, I'm just seeing a brave person who's very mighty, very confident, looking up, nose flaring, ready to take on, you know, some new things here, because you have completed a mission successfully here. Ready to have some fun and to be around energies who are in that same mode here, of wanting to have some fun. It's like, all right, we did the work we needed to do. I'm seeing what I need to see. Now let's go. Let's go. And then that's part of your title. That's what I was getting here. This is pretty dope. Let's go ahead and get to your clarifiers. I could sit and talk about this all day, but that wanting to come through very clearly. Just being brave heart energy, ready to move on and move forward. Possibly away from Aquarius energy here too, or strong air energy that you were dealing with in a lot of these partnerships. I'm getting Gemini, where it could have been magicians in reverse as well, along with those emperor energies that wanted to come through. That being Aries energy. All right, let's clarify the Hangman. I'm going to turn the music back up because you can't hear it. I do want to say too, I'll mention this because this did happen. So the reason why I paused is because my playlist went to the last song, and then it moved on to some old school hip hop music that I don't even listen to. It didn't even sound right, and it didn't feel right either. And I feel that that's a part of your aura and how you are recognizing energies. If it does not feel right, then you're moving away from it instantaneously. It's not something that, you know, you continue to stay in or brew in or linger in. I believe it was your last reading titled "When You Know Better, You Do Better." I feel you completely embrace that. Good for you. But yeah, so what I did was just restarted my playlist, because my it's titled my playlist is titled Super Dope. And so because it's super dope, we're just going to start from the beginning and go on down the line again. I'll add some more songs, but yeah, I didn't realize that. But I feel like because and a lot of those songs were related to soulful connections that I was having with other individuals that I have decided to move myself away from. So I feel that that's speaking to definite endings and what's coming through here for you in this reading here too as well, with that happening during your reading. Take what resonates for you. Hangman in reverse. Oh man, that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. That's a big old chunk. Oh, let me take a deep breath here. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm hearing to take all these in the upright here, just because of the way it fell. So what we have here is the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. You have two energies of walking away side by side. With the reversal energy, I feel that this is about the energies that are still wanting to try to connect with you, that you moved away from, that are now seeing the light. They're seeing the light and seeing you move away here. This is very much efforted energy here. Moving towards rest and healing. There's that Two of Swords energy there. And I feel that because of what came through here, that being, it's reminder energy. As I said, you, Spirit, just continuing to be there and being that supportive energy in all kinds of ways for you now, where I feel you're awakened to those messages, where it's helping you to not look back, to not turn back, to not repeat the same freaking toxic energy cycles that you were going through and putting yourself in. Maybe feeling as if you could revamp something and it would be different. And the answer has been no. There's some newness here. And I feel that you're coming into this. It's that Three of Coins there. And this is just increasing. This is where it starts on those beautiful foundations of 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. And you just continue to build and build and build, knowing how to build great structures that result in beautiful Ten of Pentacles buildings. That's what I'm seeing. It being mansion after mansion after mansion. I'm also getting Atlantis energy. Leo Moons had a reading some time ago connected to Atlantis, the voyage to Atlantis. So that may resonate for you. If it does, I would definitely look into that reading. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing pretty buildings that are on water. And they have pretty lights. And it's a pretty land. It's a pretty land, and that's where you're beginning to thrive in. Your home. Your home. Six of Swords here. This is your energy here. 6 energy is connected also to Virgo. 6th house, the energy of Virgo. 6 is also are connected to finance. And then you have the energy of 8. Saturn energy coming through right away for this with the infinity symbol. I'm seeing a 5 energy in both of these cards. A 1 and a 3. 13 energy. A Fucus energy coming through. But 13 being the card of the Death card in the Major Arcana. Really putting a complete end to situations that need to go. They need to be done. The cycles needed to be closed. No emotional fulfillment, moving towards that great feeling. You're wanting that in your life, and that is what was coming through here. Moving bravely forward towards that. Away from what? I don't know. Something may have felt fantastic. But because it's so airy is what I'm getting, there was no physicality to this. And that's where that tree energy and what was coming through with this connection that you're moving into, where it's blossoming, because it's a physical energy from within yourself that you're bringing as that air energy. You're bringing that physicality. 2 strong connections that are going to be fulfilling. Healing, and then also being able, because you're healed, being able to enjoy these new experiences that are coming through for you. The 6 and the 8 together also create a 14. That being the card of Temperance, where I'm getting that having to do with your patience. And divine timing, that universal energy coming through to support you. And Temperance card, there's 2 cups that are held, alchemizing the energy of water. That water could be champagne. It could be whatever you want it to be. But I feel that that has to do with the celebration of divine intervention coming through for you to really help you to move strongly away from what does not serve you in a heartbeat. All right, so then we have the King of Wands, we have the Magician, and notice I had these this way here. So we'll go ahead and keep this. I feel that these are the messages that want to continue to come through for you. I'm just going with the flow here. But I feel that this is who you were dealing with. You can see the rash and the brash energies here with the Knight of Swords. Very abrasive and aggressive energy that comes towards you with negativity. This is your energy, but I feel that this is the other people and persons that you were dealing with. One person in particular possibly here who like to do a lot of partying, but also have third-party situations that were very toxic, is what I'm getting here. There being some illusion, confusion, delusion, this person having way too many options though. It being this way, it being about that confusion and illusion for you. But this person having way too many options, being flighty in the connection, in and out behavior with the love bombing here, where it was that strong intensity of that rose, but it was so dysfunctional. And I feel that this Knight of Cup energy connected to these cards here, speaking to that dysfunction. But this was a Two of Cup energy. New Two of Cups for you, boo. Very simple. And this is what you're moving away from. And this is why these wanted to come out in this way and what I was being guided to show you here. So we'll leave these two here because I feel that this is about the enlightenment. I feel that this is also about this person or people that you're moving away from who have these behaviors. Seeing the truth of who it is that they are and what it is that they had. Had, H-A-D, not have, had. And how it is that they treated it. They shitted on it. And it just being simply you having an understanding as to why this happens, because people aren't healed. And because that affected you, this connection, you move towards that healing to be able to do this for yourself, but then also receive that beautiful support from your spirit team to even help you move even further away from what does not serve. Six of Swords is about moving towards calm waters. I did mention you coming out of the mud. You see the darkness here in this water here and what it is that you're moving more into, in that clear, beautiful, crisp, clean, healthy, safe, drinkable water. There's really no water that's here in this card. This is a water card. But I just feel that this overall message is speaking about the drought that you're leaving. Seeing the light. All right, let's clarify the Tower in your money section. These are just wanting to speak. I'm going to not force anything. You have message coming through. I feel that this is just immature shit that you, I feel you're moving away. By you experience, and this is my Lotus card, but I feel that because of the lower vibration of this card and you experiencing just, it's like someone spurting out. Like spurting at the mouth, not able to control themselves, just coming up with something to, and being triggered and then just acting. This is what I'm getting here. But you've taken this and made it your own here by being the Lotus rising from the mud here, being enthusiastic about moving away from that shit. And that's pretty much what I was stating here with the immature messages. There being no love in a situation. Because these people that you've been dealing with, when it comes to money, and it could be boss energy, it could be who it is that you've been working with, all the above. There's been no love here. You've made the change. You're more enthusiastic about what it is that you're in now, where others are working together with you. It's a weed and seed process here, where you're in different experiences, seeing how you're being treated, what it is that you're feeling, and if you don't like it, you're leaving it. This is what you're leaving. There's that Emperor in motherfucking reverse. Oh boy. Aries energy, very stubborn, over-controlling, having a position of power, completely abusing it, not knowing how to use it. Having the rainbow energy. I'm seeing rainbow energy right here. Having this from, you know, within in their fields here. But they're not seeing it. They have their back turned to it and they don't want to feel it. They'd rather feel this hellfire that they're in and wanting to project this out onto others. And you're just saying no. You're receiving, it's like this energy here being in this mode here, and then the message energy coming from them and that immaturity and the spurting of the mouth. And I'm seeing that stop with this mud here. And then you just taking it and being like, here, give me this one. I'm going to go do this. Peace. King of Swords in reverse. Yikes. That being connected, you know, I'm getting that Knight of Sword energy and that abrasive action. This being manipulative energy, knowing how to use their intelligence to a certain degree, because I feel that they've come across you and you being a part of that awakener energy here. to help them to move themselves into the upright. And that being a complete choice of theirs, but you being that awakener as a part of their path here. But this is showing who it is that you're dealing with when it comes to money. We have strong boss energy here. And this Emperor using this component of this King of Swords in reverse, just compacting the energy of that stubbornness and being very rude, disrespectful, dishonoring, possibly hiding things, not knowing how to really build an establishment, knowing how to begin one, but not really how to keep it, and it looking like they know how to keep it, but it's completely rotten on the inside, just like this person or these people are when it comes to your money. They have all these burdens here. I don't feel that this is you. I don't feel that this is you. It's what I just said about them knowing how to start something, them still carrying all these burdens that they had. They just keep going and going and going in the same, like they can remove themselves from something, but they're carrying all this with them. So they're still bringing that energy into whatever it is that they start up again. And I feel that that was a part of what it is that you were experiencing and realizing this and hop, leaping, and jumping your ass the fuck away from these people or this person. This is the 10 of Wands here. 10s are about endings, but it's also connected to Saturn energy, which is a part of your ruling energy as well that you share with Capricorn. Fire energy, though. This is that shadow work energy that you've been dealing with too as well, especially with the Emperor and that Aries energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. Having all the abundance, being given position of power, having the abundance that they needed, but just doing it all the way wrong. And it being very toxic. It being an injustice. Them not being fair here in all kinds of situations, dealing with other people that they have asked to get involved. And because they've experienced an injustice when it comes to what it is that they've been building on, not realizing that they've been building that for themselves, they're simply taking the same mess with them and increasing on this energy even more and more as they do this. You realizing this, and again, saying no to this and moving away from this. Hermit energy. I'm just getting this being about that it's not necessarily the rotten energy, but having the knowing from within themselves and making a choice to not do what it is that they need to do. Someone who also stays in a lot and they don't really go anywhere. I'm just getting it's a lower vibration that I'm getting, and it could be about depression here too. Someone who's depressed and that rottenness being connected to that. And when I say rotten, I feel that it's having to do with ancestral stuff that's been passed on. And these people or this energy, this person here just wanting to stay in that. And I feel that, you know, by you walking away, it's completely mind-blowing, you know, who it is that you are, what it is that you bring, what it is that you've done for yourself, and the stance that you're taking for yourself. But I feel that this is a tower moment for this energy here, and you walking away and being enthusiastic about creating and making new for yourself. You being seen for that too. And I feel that that's that mind-blowing experience for these people or person here. Because this is masculine and feminine energy. It could be one complete person that you've been dealing with, but I'm getting it being multiple people here that have completely slept on you. You being excited about getting yourself into some healthier things and situations and being around healthy people. Let's clarify the 3 of Coins. That's so much. I'm going to take everything that was turned over. These wanted to come out too. Alright. So I was just noticing that these are all reversals. I feel that this is speaking to that 3 of Coin energy and the offer that you're getting, but notice that we have the Hangman in reverse again. I see this as upright, to be honest with you. I feel it just speaks to that powerhouse energy from within you and you being greatly enlightened, you ascending and creating a massive amount of wealth and abundance here for yourself. This is the new beginning. This is a part of that lotus energy rising from the mud, crown chakra being lit as fuck. And ching, 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 ching is what I'm hearing with that 3 of coin energy. Now what we have here, I feel that this is that holding on energy. I'm not getting a connection here with this. Even though these came out together, I'm not getting that, especially with all of these being in reverse here. I feel that the 3 of coin that you've dealt with in the past, this is a part of what you've experienced with deception. I feel that this is that person who's been very deceptive. They're very much bound and chained with the devil energy here. Not stable, not confident with what it is that they have. This is that rottenness. Wanting, and I feel like because it came out with this, it being a part of what was coming through here and still wanting to be connected to you. That there's that 2 of Swords. I'm going to leave these here. And then 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Not being happy in their home situation. I don't even want to keep these on the board here. We're going to set these off to the side. Effortless. 3 of Pentacles. Effortless. Thank you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages and the confirmation of what I said about that 3 of Pentacles. Strength in reverse with this card. I'm just getting it being about it not being, having to be, you know, love just is. Love is. It's not a struggle. You're surrounding yourself with others and other people who don't give you this and try to control you and overpower you and yada, yada, yada. And notice the bright, happy energy connected to. I'm just feeling, I did see the Sun card too. I forgot to mention that as I was shuffling the Tattoo Tarot deck. And I think Spirit wanted me to see that. I know they wanted me to see that because they really impressed the use of using this deck for your reading here on me. And I just went with the flow, but I can't, I mean, look at this. This is awesome. It's also a 4 energy coming in connection where I am getting it being a part of this energy here. The yellow being significant, connected to your crown, that moon energy, the transformation of walking away, you being enlightened, abundant stance, bringing all of that beautifulness and the downloads of what is your rightful abundance, bringing in even more of this and being in a position, putting yourself, manifesting yourself in position of being around others of like mind, like energies, like funness, like happiness, high vibe, all the way through here. The message from Joel Osteen, there's a song called Chuuch from Slim Thug. And there's a message that he puts in there from Joel Osteen about you can't be an eagle. I don't know it verbatim, but it's about being an eagle and hanging with chickens. You can't hang with the chickens being an eagle. You gotta fly. And I feel that that's what you've done here. Realizing that you've been surrounding yourself with chickens, being a very strong eagle. And so surrounding yourself with other eagles. Boom. On the bottom here, 7 of Swords in reverse. Yes, get this shit out of here. It's over. No more deception. Someone, and this is that person I feel that's busted for trying to stay connected to you. All this toxicity. Being seen, it's because you've ascended, your aura, your atmosphere, the field that you're bringing, it's reflecting back instantaneously because you're doing instantaneous action. I'm moving away from what does not serve you. So it's automatically going to deflect and shine a light on the energies of who it is that's been, you know, wanting to try to block you, keep you down, keep you around in their toxic goo. And this being a part of that light energy and what it is that you bring to the table. Your abundant energy here, exposing. But this being over for you, this being a part of that theft, deception, lying, backstabbing, cheating, betrayal. Two of Swords right there too. Them seeing this, that strong message that came through speaking on this card. It also being a part of, excuse me, this here. And also this here. They can't get away from it. And they can't get around it. Whoever this is. It could be multiple people. Because you shine and represent the truth. Kudos. Kudos. Kudos to you. Okay. So the message. I'm going to move this out. We're not keeping that in there either. This is what wanted to come through for you. So I was shuffling and just started picking cards. And I got the energy of doing 3 because the way to do these cards is to do them in 3s to get a particular message. And so the message coming across here, I just seen these here. None of this came to me. But the drive for there will be freedom. The confronting of success from associations, action, benefit, your circle of friends. And I feel that that's all a part of what this reading was. You have Mars energy, you have North Node energy, where that polarity energy of Leo is coming through, connecting to you. Leo and Aquarius energy very strongly is what I'm getting. So you may have North Node energy connected to this in some kind of way. Take what resonates. And then your energy being right here in the 11th house. And I thought, how sweet is that with that last card being your card there. And it's very distinct and very pretty here too. I feel it's a combination of these 2 cards here all in this one. And I'm seeing these birds as fairies. Beautiful reading here. And I don't even feel I need to say much more about this. Mars is Scorpio, Aries energy, the shadow energy that you've been dealing with those emperors and reverse energies, people of positions of power that have completely neglected themselves and the abilities and the people that have been brought to them to support them and help them to come out of what it is that they're in, and that being connected to that rottenness too. With the root chakra energy, I was going to mention that when I was speaking on the rotten and trying to explain what I was getting from that. And I was seeing root chakra energy and that being connected to the ancestral passing on of those energies and the blockages that are there, because that's where the energetic chakras, you have to heal that first chakra, the root chakra, in order for the remaining chakras to be healed. So once that blockage, all that gunk is removed, then it's just it's almost like a surge of some sort. It takes work, but it's a complete surge. And I feel that that's what you have been going through for yourself, with there being an ascension process, but then also what it is that you do as a part of your purpose to help others, to cleanse and clear those root chakra energies, to be able to be greater enlightened and to feel the abundance of what comes when you have all access to those energetic chakras. And then with the North Node energy, that being a part of your purpose energy, and why it is that we're here in this lifetime, that's what the North Node represents. South Node is about already having mastered particular energies connected to that. And then the 11th house, again, that's just simply your energy and that beautiful humanitarian energy, but you're also able to bring it. But I feel that this is also speaking to that supportive energy and that 3 of coin and what it is that you're manifesting for yourself very beautifully, by being the change that you wish to see. All right, Aquarius moons, this was your wonderful reading. I hope that these messages were enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I'm going to go grab some coffee and something delicious to eat. Welcome to all new subscribers, and also do my Saturday chores. Thank you for your love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. Until we meet again, I get so distracted sometimes. It's the Pisces in me. Take great care. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend for those of you catching this on the weekend. This is timeless. Whenever you get this, live your best life and be great always. I love you. Peace.